what's up, guys? What are you doing in my house? Seriously, why are you here? Why?
Because we're rating all of the POK Monday games. At least you are. I've only played 2, but one of them isn't on the tier list.
What? Simple tier list video, starting from F, descending upwards towards S. Of course, this is all my opinion, keep that in mind. So, if you disagree with anything I say, please let me know down in the comments below. I am actually interested in what people want to say. Now, before I take down every single tier, this is the full tier list. Oh boy, somebody out there got mad, 100%. Now, let's start with the low tier, F tier. These are the Pokemon games I believe are F tier. Now don't get me wrong, Red, Blue, and Yellow are pretty much the most important games of the franchise because they are the first games in the franchise and also introduced my favorite Pokemon, Gengar. Thank you for that, guys. But they're also objectively bad games. Just because you're original doesn't mean that you're good. The sprite work in the old games were horrible, the type matchups were abysmal, not to mention everything just wasn't good. Overall, OG Game Boy games, bad out of 10. Of course, the Game Boy Color Pokemons are a step up from the Game Boy, but that doesn't mean that they're, that they're good, and if anything, they're actually my least favorite out of the Game Boy bunch, even if red, blue, green, yellow, purple, or whatever the colors are worse games. I still enjoy them more than the Game Boy Color games, but that's just personal opinion. Color games, 6 out of 10! Okay, next category is... they're not games I hate, but they're definitely not games I like. These are mostly just games I feel people rag on way too much, even though they're just medium, so... yeah, obviously I would put Sword and Shield in there, but, you know... of course, X and Y also goes in there. X and Y was, in fact, my first 3D Pokemon, but it's still a bad game, honestly. The pair setting doesn't really do much for me, not to mention the Pokemon just are lackluster in my opinion. They're way better gens with way better Pokemon introduced. I would give Sword and Shield and X and Y both together, out of 10. Oh, D tier, my sweet, succulent, beautiful D tier. I don't like these games. I know lots of people like these games, the Fire Red and Leaf Green remakes. I just don't like them. I think they're bad. Gen 1 remakes will never be good because Gen 1 was always bad. Just like Gen 1, bad out of 10. Oh, C tier. My most controversial tier, 100%. I'll have to break this down piece by piece, meaning that this is going to take a very long time. I'll put a timestamp on the screen if you want to skip to there to skip all me going into C tier. So, Black and White first. Oh boy, Black and White. Everybody's talking about how they should be higher on the tier list, but everyone needs to realize that this is completely based on opinion. Therefore, I don't like Black and White. It's definitely good games. Like, you give me Black and White, I play for a day. But doesn't mean that the Pokemon are cool. Doesn't mean that I don't know, the legendaries are cool. And that doesn't mean that I enjoy the game constantly. Like, I see people begging for me to put it up on higher on the tier list. I just don't see the appeal. Now let's talk about Sapphire and Ruby. Sapphire and Ruby. Ooh boy. I love these games. They were in fact my second Pokemon games, and also the first Pokemon game I got soft locked in. Yeah, I didn't beat these games originally. When I got Sapphire, I don't remember why I got Sapphire. All I know is that I got it as a gift from my auntie, and anytime I played it, I was having so much fun, and then I just got soft locked inside of the mall. But it was still really fun to play. Legendaries, 100% cool. I felt like they had a lot when it came to Pokemon, and just everything was Chef's Kiss and a half. Black and White 2, everybody knows. They're not good games in my opinion. Everybody already knows my opinions on Black and White. So Black and White, but a sequel will not be any bit different. Now, the Game Boy Color remakes. I like them, but I also don't like them. I feel like they should be way higher considering how they're the best remakes that Game Freak made, but they just don't sit right with me. I still believe that they are in fact the best remakes Game Freak will ever make, but it doesn't mean that I personally like it. I just don't like the game, bro. Still, I feel like if I could, I would put on a separate tier, but I gotta balance things out, and I don't want to get somebody else mad, since actually putting it down here also can. Let's just not worry about it. B stands for biased. And I am biased when it comes to these games. These were the ones I originally played on my 3DS as a little small wee laddie. And it was so fun to play these games. Even though I did get soft locked in the mall, just running around and just having fun with my boys, my fam squad was just really fun. And I don't care if anybody's like, oh, you put these remakes up here, but not Heart Gold or Stupid Silver. I don't care. It's a better game. Okay, on to B tier. Hey, remember when I said earlier that Gen 1 remakes can never be good? Yeah, I was wrong. But, before we do, here's a word from our collaboration on the Sun and Moon Pokemon games.
This game is pretty good, and so is the storyline. I also like the starter POK Monday and Cosmog, so I'll put it in the middle tier B.
Amazing commentary. Thank you for only 30 seconds of total dialogue in this entire 13-minute video. Now, back to my opinions. So you noticed I put Pokemon Let's Go on B tier. Before you all grab your pitchforks and come Frankenstein me, I like the games. They're just really good Let's Go mixed with the regular thing Pokemon, and honestly, they're just fun to me. There's only one problem holding it back from being an S tier, and that's the fact that Meowth doesn't talk. Alright, S tier. I never really thought that the DS crew would make it this far up, but their games are just really fun. I honestly just think they're really nice. The legendaries are amazing, especially the way they build up in Platinum with Giratina. I put some gameplay of it in the background because it is in fact my favorite Pokemon game in the world. And the games are just exquisite. Cynthia, really hard, and I really hope that the remakes coming up this year are still as hard as well. Well, that's all. Thanks for watching. Thank you so much to Dingos Rock for collaborating with us, only if she had like 30 seconds of total video time. It was still fun to be able to work with you in some shape or form. So, thank you so much for watching. Catch you guys later, and goodbye.